kind of got me thinking. It's Mount Rushmore season.
It is.
Because it's the summer and there's not much to talk about.
No.
But there are a lot of live mascots in college football. Just another thing that makes it probably the greatest sport on earth. So I wanted to get your take on what the Mount Rushmore of your favorite live mascots are.
Okay, I'm with that. But what if we called it something other than Mount Rushmore? Because
Okay.
everybody does Mount Rushmore.
They do.
What if we called it like the Totem Pole?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like Totem Poles have faces on them.
Yeah.
Just like Mount Rushmore. And, in theory, if we do a snake draft style, then your first pick would go atop your totem pole
Right.
and then down from there.
Yeah.
So the totem pole of live college mascots.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
in on totem poles.
Before we get into it, I have to know, do people count as live mascots, or does it have to be an animal?
Wow. So it's a good thing you're asking this because I was going to make the argument that people do count. And, well, they count as long as they're not in this stupid suit. Like, they can't be it can't be like the Florida Gator.
Okay.
That doesn't count.
I got you. So they have to be.
They can't be in a suit.
They have to be dressed as a human.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. That makes sense.
Um,
Who's going first?
do we have a
We
coin?
flip a coin? I don't think we have a coin.
All right. You go first.
Okay. Well, to the surprise of no one, I would go with Tusk from the University of Arkansas. Giant wild boar, razorback
awesome.
pig. So I went hunting one time with some friends of mine in southwest Oklahoma. And I'm not a big wild game hunter, and I'd never hunted wild pig, boar, whatever, before. And I didn't think it would be that scary. Those little dudes are scary.
Also, not that little.
Well, some of them are little, but
Are
Tusk
they?
is not. Tusk
No,
is
yeah,
a big
Tusk
old
is
boy.
huge. I figured they were all like that.
No, these were little guys, but they were no less frightening.
Yeah.
So apparently they'll like run people up trees,
Oh,
and
man.
they're nothing to mess with. So I think on the.
Did you get one?
Nah, I can't shoot a razorback either. That's
It
another
would
thing.
be, yeah.
I mean, not that I was like qualified or equipped to handle it, but
Yeah.
no, all I did was try to live through the experience.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna go Tusk atop my totem pole.
Okay, that's fair. Atop my totem pole will be Mike the Tiger. It is like, I mean, it's one of the fiercest predators in the world, and you just have him just walking around campus. Like, you can go up to see him anytime you want. They don't bring him to the games as much anymore as they used to, because it's obviously a pretty traumatic experience to put a tiger in a trailer and just drive him around with 100,000 people yelling at him. But he's still over there. It's literally right across the street from the stadium. So you still have all the fans coming over and seeing him before the game. It's the Mike they have right now. He's like a 2-year-old.
Okay.
So he's literally like, he plays. He's like almost like a dog. Like, he like plays and he has this ball in there, and he was getting in the water when we were there. It was really cool.
You think that him and Hank could be friends?
Yeah, I did actually. After watching that, I'm like, they could be friends. Although you are not supposed to bring your pets near the enclosure because it
okay.
will get him all riled up.
That makes sense.
Right.
But for Hank, he would make an exception.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Mike the Tiger atop my totem pole.
Okay, well, snake draft, so you got to go again now.
Okay, second pick. I'm gonna go with Ralphie of Colorado.
That was one of mine.
Was
Okay.
it? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. But this is what makes this fun. The run with Ralphie that they do to lead him out onto the field is insane. That is a 900-pound buffalo that like 8 people are holding on to while running very fast.
Yeah.
Like, if he got loose, prayers to everybody involved. But they practice this. I spent a ridiculous amount of time researching all of these mascots yesterday.
Wow.
And I found a bunch of YouTube videos just on like how they're taken care of with the trainers and stuff. And I found this one on Ralphie. They legit have like conditioning drills and like sprint drills with the people that hold on to him to make sure they're like in shape, ready to roll for this. And then so they bring him around the field, and then they have to run him into his trailer, which I don't know how that doesn't hurt Ralphie to start with. So they just have the trailer open.
PETA is going to be so mad about this whole topic.
So then they just guide him in there.
Okay.
But it's pretty impressive that just a 900-pound buffalo just hangs
Ralphie's
out
the man.
on the sideline.
Ralphie's a man. We've actually passed a field of buffalo, not a lie, on the way to the lake house a few weeks ago, and it's the first time I'd actually seen
Where was
buffalo
this at?
in the wild.
Oklahoma?
No, it was here in Texas.
Oh,
it
okay.
was, I don't know where we were. Some middle of nowhere highway
Gotcha.
between here and like west of Fort Worth.
Gotcha.
I don't know. So yeah, we drove past them. Katie was like, "Oh, buffalo." Normally she freaks out and like yells about random things, like a cow peeing in the middle of the field or whatever,
Yeah.
and my life flashes before my eyes over a cow peeing in the field. But this particular time, I was actually excited to see
Yeah.
the thing. So yeah, buffaloes are awesome. Buffalo? Is buffalo plural for buffalo?
I think I
No, it
don't
can't be, because if it was, Colorado would be doing it wrong.
know. Right.
Buffaloes.
Buffaloes.
Okay.
OES, yeah.
All right. Your next pick.
I did 2 in a row,
Oh,
too.
yeah, you did. Okay. My pick.
Your pick.
I'm going Uga.
Dang it.
Yeah, because for
He was on
one,
mine.
dogs are awesome.
They are.
And Uga's like the king of dog mascots.
Yeah.
And also, he took a pretty good swipe at Bevo.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not that Bevo didn't instigate it.
He
but,
did. That was messed up.
But I think Uga could have taken him.
Yeah.
So I'm going Uga. I don't really have anything to say about it
So-
other than Uga's awesome.
I have some stuff to add here because
Well, feel
I
free.
watched like an 8-minute YouTube
Oh my
video on
God.
this. I procrastinated a lot yesterday with work, so I was just watching a bunch of these videos, annoying wrestling nomad. But so I always find it really funny when people who don't know the college football world do like stories on it. So this CBS reporter did this story on Uga or Uga.
Oh,
however
is
you
it
say it.
Uga?
I don't know.
Damn, if I can't even say the name
I've
right,
always said-
maybe I shouldn't be allowed to
Well, I've
draft
always
Uga.
said Uga, but I don't know if that's right or not.
Hmm.
I don't know.
We'll have to get a ruling from Michael Gunter.
Yes. So, anyway, she did this like 8-minute story on it, and it's very clear that she just does not understand college football because she's like talking to the family that owns Uga or Uga.
Uga,
And they
I think.
it has its own like the whole basement is just dedicated to Uga or Uga, and he just lives down there. He has his own climate controlled car, so like the AC can run at all times, like even when it's like off, like it's specially built. It's this red big Suburban, and they drive it. The family lives in Savannah, so it's a 4-hour drive every day to game day.
Uh-huh.
On the sideline, and then when he gets to the hotel, he has his own suite. That is the Uga or Uga suite.
Oh, my God.
And then, of course, when he's at the game, his doghouse is air conditioned, and they put a bag of ice in there with him because they're like, Bulldogs are not supposed to go through this heat. But she's like talking to the family that has owned like the past like 6 Ugas or Ugas, and she's like, do you not think that all this is crazy for a dog? And the guy just looks at her and goes, I don't understand your question. It's like
Nor do I, guy.
She clearly just doesn't get college football and what like Uga or Uga means to the University of Georgia.
How to pronounce... we got to get the name right. Oh, I don't need to know how to pronounce Uganda. I got that one. How to pronounce Uga. UGA. Here's a handful of UGA. No, come on, man. Uga.
It's Uga?
It's Uga.
Okay.
Can confirm. Apologies to the Uga family for messing that one up, but he's on my team anyway.
He is. You got him.
Okay, well, my next pick, I'm going to keep it in the dog family. I'm going to go
Okay.
Smokey from Tennessee. Now, some people are a little triggered about the fact that the Volunteers have a dog for a mascot, but don't they also have like a Davy Crockett looking dude?
They do. Also, like, what is a volunteer? You know what I mean? Like, how are you supposed to represent?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe
Or,
you just
like-
have like a bunch of like Red Cross members like walk out on the field together.
Right.
Like that could be
Exact-
a volunteer.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that this is a better choice.
Absolutely.
Smokey's a pretty cool looking dude, and if I can build a team of dogs around my Razorback, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so Uga was on mine. I did have Smokey on mine, or on the alternate
many-
list.
Mascots are on your list, just out of curiosity.
I have 8 because I wanted to have backups in
Okay.
case you took one of mine.
How many people, dogs, whatever, go on a totem pole? Like Mount Rushmore count. They cut that off at 4, right?
I think we should do 4.
Okay.
We get past that, and then we're getting into the
Okay.
weeds. So for my third one, I'm gonna do Renegade, the horse at Florida State.
Damn, that was my next one.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I liked it because it was a 2-for-1. Because you're gonna get Chief Osceola.
Yep,
looking.
you get Chief Osceola and you get Renegade. There are a lot of horse mascots in college football.
Mhm.
I know Army's got a couple, and Boomer and Sooner at Oklahoma.
That's right.
Oklahoma State even has one that rides around on the field.
Texas Tech has one.
Yeah, so there's a bunch, but there are absolutely none like Renegade with his
Facts.
spots and
Yeah,
marks
Renegade's
and
badass.
whatever you want to call him. He just looks awesome. He also carries a man with a flaming spear out to midfield. That is extremely badass.
Agreed.
So I'm going to go with Renegade for my third. And then for my fourth and final, I thought I was really going to have to like argue and make my case for this one. But I'm going to go with the West Virginia Mountaineer. He is a man. He is alive.
Yeah.
And he has to grow that beard. Like, that's a real beard. That's not fake. That is his life, 365 days a year. Well, for 1 year.
You think he goes out like that, dressed like that to the bars?
Maybe not dressed like that, but he takes a beard everywhere with him. He shoots a gun. That's a real gun. Sometimes he also does very Mountaineer things and gets DUIs, but that's neither here nor there. I thought I was going to have to, like, really argue with that one, or you maybe push back.
No.
But I think he's not in a stupid oversized head mascot like Pistol Pete or something like that.
Just an old raccoon.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is?
Oh, it's a coonskin hat.
Coonskin hat.
Mm-hmm.
All right. R.I.P. raccoon.
So those are my four. So recap: Mike the Tiger, Ralphie,
Yep.
Renegade, and the Mountaineer.
Okay. Well, then for my final pick, I'm going to go with a bit of a dark horse here. Not a horse, though.
Okay.
I'm going Handsome Dan from Yale
That's a good one.
because his name is Handsome Dan.
Yeah,
And that's adorable.
It's a great name.
And if that gives me a team full of dogs to go with the Razorback, I feel like that's perfect.
That is.
So, big dog guy.
You got 2 Bulldogs, too.
2 Bulldogs, yeah. And then, got Smokey if we need a track, anything out in the woods. The Bulldogs are not going to be great for that. So, they could just hitch a ride on the back of Tusk. And Smokey can lead the way. And we can do all kinds of like search and rescue missions.
Yeah.
We'll be good to go there. Plus, if I ever want to have a fetch or a good cuddle sesh, I'm covered there.
You are.
So, yeah, I like it a lot. So, Tusk at the top, and then Smokey, followed by, Ugga, followed by Smokey and Handsome Dan.
So I had the other notable ones I want to mention. Sir Big Spur at South Carolina.
I saw that one.
He's pretty awesome. And they also incorporate him into like how the team comes out. So he's like up on his little like perch, and he has this covering over him, and then they like rip it off, and it's just him just sitting there, and everyone goes crazy. So it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Right
Does he
before
like
the team
make
comes
noise?
out.
He crow or anything? I'm not sure what a gamecock does.
No, he's like they do, but I don't know if he does right then and there. But they play it through the speakers.
Okay.
I don't think they can just make him do it on command.
Well, that's disappointing.
I did have Bevo on here. It's pretty cool, but also don't try to attack dogs. And then I had Smokey. But there are a few others I just want to touch real quick.
Yeah, feel free.
As frauds.
Oh.
Okay.
Plot twist. Okay, go.
Auburn has the War Eagle.
Yeah.
You are the Tigers.
You're the Tigers.
Pick one. Honestly, I think you should be the War Eagles.
I agree.
There's too many damn Tigers.
Couldn't agree more.
There's already Tigers in the SEC, and they have a real Tiger.
Yeah.
So
in your own division.
Make up your mind. Baylor apparently has live bears on their campus. I've been to their campus multiple times. Have not even heard of these live bears.
Just roaming free on the campus?
No, they're like in an enclosure. They're supposed to be like Mike, Mike the Tiger.
Element to it.
But nobody knows about them.
Huh? Yeah, I didn't know about them.
So no, you don't count. People
out.
need to know about you. And then Tuffy at NC State, which I'd never really heard about until doing some research, but he's not a wolf.
What is he?
He's a dog.
Just
That just kind of looks like one.
well, all dogs are cousins of
I know,
wolves.
but get a real one. Apparently, one point, the one of the wolves they had bit somebody, and then one time they accidentally bought a coyote.
Oh, whoops.
So they kind of got tricked. So now they just stick with the